Deep in the heart of Rhaenyra, humans and fays lived peacefully alongside each other. In fact, humans and fays would spend time together, learning about each other's way of living. No one had a reason to fear or distrust. Until one day, the fays turned on the humans and started attacking the village. Huts were set ablaze, human lives were lost, and resources were stolen. In order to stop the fays, a fighter known as Diadara, skilled in deadly combat, trained her daughter to become the most vicious huntress known to man. And when her daughter was ready, her friend, Zephyra, gave her a daunting task. Diadara, your daughter is the finest hunter in our village. She will be in charge of killing the beasts as they come. These arrows are coated in poison that can only kill magic hosts. One shot is all it takes. This is what you were made to do. Do not miss. With the magic folk being hunted down, they needed a protector of their own. And out from the ground, a sunflower warrior was born from the smallest flower bud. She bloomed in darkness, and since her birth, she has forever vowed to protect all forces of magic who remain in danger. Do you think she's still out there? You both are bound for life. When you see her, you will know. If she is out there, I hope she's safe. This she that Rakelia was referring to was in fact safe. But the Fays, however, were in much more danger than Rakelia could have ever imagined. Eventually, a beloved friend of the magic colony was struck down by the Huntress and her poisonous arrows, without the Huntress being aware that she had left a Fey child abandoned. It's okay. Who did this? A Huntress with poisonous arrows and icy gray eyes. How did we get them to understand that it's not us causing this harm? Sometimes humans would rather listen with their weapons than with their ears. And it was at that moment that the hunted had become the Huntress. You'd really kill me like you did the other humans? I thought your kind was better than that. We are not your enemy. Why can't you understand? Azrin? What did they do to you?
How do you know my name?
It's impossible for a Fae to forget the one that they were tied to at birth. You would know that if they had told you the truth.
The only truth I know is that your kind started all of this.
You don't know what you are, do you? If you kill me, you'll die too. This was her plan all along. There's a dark past to the Huntress that not even she is aware of. This poor land needs a leader, and since everyone is too afraid, I will be the one to take that responsibility. You know very well we already have a ruler. Do you see her around anywhere? I don't think so. What are we gonna do if she finds out? And who's gonna tell her? She's killed hundreds of them. What makes you think that even one of them would speak to her? You and I are the only ones to know, and it better stay that way, or else there will be bigger problems to face. For your sake, I hope she doesn't figure this out. And trust me when I say that she will. She's a lot smarter than you think. You better watch yourself, Diadora. On Doublebound, the Fays of Rhaenyra have been attacking the human village. Azrin, daughter of Diadora Duskwillow, has been given the unforgiving job of vanquishing the Fae, with poisonous arrows given to her by Zephyra, the self-proclaimed leader. While hunting in the woods, Azrin comes in contact with Rakelia, the Sunflower Fae protector, her greatest enemy, but also her long-lost sister. Now's the time for Azarin to discover the truth.
If you kill me, you'll die too. I'm not that easy to trick. I've spent my entire life looking for you, only for you to not look like yourself, all while hunting down your own people. When our mother died, I know who my mother is, and she's very much alive. I'm not one of you.
But you are, Azarin. Your mother, Diodara, is not your blood, but she did kill yours.
You don't know anything about me.
Lower the bow and I will tell you everything I can.
Fine.
Your mother's name was Faloria. Her and I had been best friends since we were created. She was a Fae of Light who grew your big sister Racalia from the smallest sunflower bud, and you were a white light she kept hidden inside of a red rose. Over time, your mother connected to a huntress when I warned her not to. They became almost inseparable, and due to this, the hunting sprees lessened. But one night when you were both small, I was watching Racalia while your mother took you for a stroll in the woods. A terrible commotion erupted from the village, and I took Racalia to safety while trying to find Faloria. But when I did, I watched as she was struck by an arrow covered in poison strong enough to kill our kind. And her light went dark right before my eyes. And when she fell, you were left wrapped in her arms. You were found, and then you were taken. The one you call mother is the one who struck down your real mother.
Why would she take me?
I don't know. That much has not been figured out, and I want nothing more to do with that human.
For all I know, you could be saying this as a way to trick me. How do I know your word is true?
Maybe now's the time to confront the one who raised you and turned you into the killer you are.
We need to talk.
What's going on?
If anyone hears what she's about to say, all hell will break loose.
Were you ever once connected to a Fae?
Why do you ask me such a question?
Answer.
It was time Diodara had come clean about the truth between humans and Faes.
I was once connected to a Fae, one made of light and all things pure. I watched as her children were created, and I was there for every good and bad moment. But one day, I was ordered to kidnap a Fae and bring it back to the village, because the forces of the Fae who were attacking us was far too great. I disobeyed orders, and instead, I went into the forest to see if these evil forces could be found. Surely enough, I was met face to face with a dark entity that attacked me. I went to fire my bow, but when I did, it went right through my foe. Its body disappeared, and instead the arrow struck my friend, taking her life almost instantly.
Oh, stay with me, stay with me. I didn't know.
I tried this while knowing it was impossible. I couldn't leave her child behind, and I couldn't keep the child hidden. So I had no choice but to bring it back.
What was the Fae's name?
Her name was Faloria.
And who was the Fae you kidnapped?
You.
So you're telling me that not only was my entire life a lie, but I've been sent to kill my own kind?
Azarin, listen to me.
Why do I look the way I do? Why do I not look like them?
I can't.
Tell me.
Most of the Fae attributes you once had were taken from you when you were a baby. All that was left behind was your eyes.
Who did it? Surely it wasn't you. Do not tell me it was you. It was done by Saphira's hands, not mine. But I didn't have the guts to stop it. And I couldn't watch. I was then forced to turn you into the hunter you are. And if I didn't, Zafira would have killed us both. I need you to know something, and you cannot tell anyone. I think Zafira is... I'm what? Zafira. I was just telling Azrin how great of a leader you are and how well you've been keeping everything together. Azrin, have you had any success on your hunt? Not yet. I've been searching for their gathering spots, and from where I left off, I'm close. Wonderful. Report back to me when you find them before they have the chance to attack again. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I have to speak to your mother. What did you tell her? Nothing. Everything is still going according to plan. It better be.
Before nightfall, Azrin was approached by Zafira, and her guard was on alert.
Azrin, I want to speak to you about tonight's hunt. I'm going to tag along with you to ensure everything goes right. I'm in no need of a guard. No, but you are in need of a reminder of who we're up against. I know very well who my enemies are. Enlighten me. The Fae are my enemies.
Sudden chaos erupted, and in the distance they spotted Racalia, who was on the way to the village.
Follow her, and do not let her get away this time.
And once Azrin got there, everything was on fire.
Come on, out this way! Go, there's still more inside!
Don't let magic deceive you when it shows its face, but remember the ones you have seen. Azrin ran into the fire to help everyone out when sudden explosions began erupting from within. Azrin drew back her bow, ready to fire, but from behind the smoke, she sees her sister.
It's about time you joined the fight, instead of watching your village burn from the outside. Why are you doing this after everything you told me? Aww, after all you've been through, you really do have feelings. How sweet. Magic can't be trusted. This you've been told, and yet you fail to remember.
Amidst the fire, a human is chased down by a fae.
I beg you, please don't hurt me. It's okay, I'm trying to save you.
If you want to take care of that one, she's all yours.
Why did you... They are not one of us. The true Fae know who our people are, and we're trying to help you. Now go! You won't release that arrow. You did it when we first met. What makes you think you'll have the courage now? If you kill me, you'll die too. Time's running out, Hunter. The screams of those you aim to save are dying. It wasn't the Fae's magic that couldn't be trusted. It was yours, Zafira.
No. How did you?
My sister's face doesn't match this one. It didn't take long to figure out the deception magic was at work. It was only a matter of time to figure out who was casting it. I found it strange how you were able to possess such poison that it could instantly kill magic. I didn't question it because I fail. Magic has to know magic in order to discover its weakness. Besides that, it was only a matter of time until Diodara came clean.
I knew I should have killed her when I had the chance.
You know I would have never let that happen. When the first fires broke out and the Faes attacked, you were nowhere to be found. I thought it was because you were hunting down the Fae, but now I realize you were here causing all of this chaos on your own. You deceived humans, making them believe it was the Faes attacking when in reality it was your mirages. The Faes weren't attacking us, they were saving us from you. And now, just like every Fae I killed under your deception and manipulation, you get to die the same slow and painful death.
I may be gone, but all of that blood will forever stain your hands.
Everyone's safe and accounted for. We have to go. Hey, it's over now. Come on.
Since both human and Fae were deceived, it was easy for them to come to an understanding. But now was the time the hunters address what they had done.
I know our words won't ever make up for the damage that's been caused or the fear that's been raised. But I can ensure that it will never happen again. Zephyra's magic is gone, and her poison is no more. And I will no longer carry my bow because with it I carry the painful past of evildoings.
Suddenly, an ethereal voice spoke from within the woods.
Azarin, you need not let go of your bow. It was once manipulated by darkness, but now it can be cleansed and be used in light.
The great being took Azarin's bow and enchanted it into something ethereal and beautiful.
Now your arrows will unleash light.
I'm still left under the shadow that Zephyra casted over me. When any Fae or human looks me in the eye, they'll forever see a Fae huntress. This is a face I can't erase.
But I can.
What do you mean?
Your skin, magic, and heart wounded and bleached by darkness. But I can undo and heal what's been hurt. You can be the Fae you were born as. Would you like that?
The great being then placed her hand on the side of Azarin's head. And her mutilated ears healed and grew back to the way they once were when she was an infant. Her magic then amplified and traveled around Azarin, healing not only what was on the outside, but the inside as well. Azarin was then transformed into something new. Her severed horns grew back, and her bleached skin was washed.
You are the light that hunts the dark. This is who you were always meant to be. Your magic and weapon are capable of striking down even the darkest of magic. It will take plenty of time to learn the way of this lost magic, but I'm sure there are plenty of Fae who will help and welcome you home.
Whatever punishment you wish to declare, I will not oppose.
You are not the fault of Fae L'Oreal's death. Everyone, both Fae and human alike, were deceived. Now all we can do is come together. It was possible once. It can be possible again.
Wait a minute. Why didn't you, a great being, put an end to all of this before it got worse?
The gods are not allowed to interfere with fate. This we've learned the hard way. But thankfully we have strong ones like you who can overcome any fight there may be.
Azurin mastered her new abilities, and she grew a strong bond with her sister. Oh, and remember that orphaned Fae child that Thenicia took in? She did. Azurin took up the responsibility of being a big sister to that Fae, who grew to be a gentle fawn. But where's the fawn now?
You're looking right at her. Azurin helped raise me alongside Thenicia, and now Azurin is not only my sister by fate, but also by choice. Sure, I'm sad that I lost my real mother, but as long as I keep the stories of our past alive, the lost forever remain with us. And now we are forever bound as one.